everything ready?
Welcome. This is episode 4 of my walkthrough for Codebane. Today we're actually going to be knocking out dungeon after dungeon. We're going to go back and start on Magmel and knock out the 2 dungeons we haven't done there. And then we're going to start hitting up dungeons on the actual island. That was my mistake. I am looking for this one. So we're going to do the Cliff Underground Ruins first. So we're definitely going to be turning on a flashlight when we come in here. This is dark.
Brace yourself.
And these Blood Reaver swords. They're not Blood Reaver swords. What am I thinking? I was mixing up Valentina swords with the Blood Reaver katana. But these things have great stagger, these rune blades. On these little enemies, it's basically guaranteed that they won't be able to get an attack off, as long as there's only one of them. Might as well pop a little adrenaline. We got ourselves an uncanny stone, super important items. Always get the uncanny stones. I think I've said that 100 times in this video series. So yeah, this part's pretty fun and also not too hard. You just kind of got to run around and then jump down on these enemies. But first you're going to cut off to the left and grab all of that, including the pure platinum. So you can jump down on them, or you can actually just turn to the right and run up these stairs. I jumped down on them last time, so I guess I'll just do the actual... Just trying out these weapons aren't weapons that I've used a lot, but I've really been enjoying the rune blades on this playthrough. I really enjoy the stagger on them when I'm actually using them, as opposed to throwing them and then punching with my fists.
I'll be right there.
Okay, I guess she killed him. Cool. So we got a blue X, which means I've got an item above me, and we already have a respawn point in here. But I know the boss isn't here yet, because we still have more to explore.
We're outnumbered.
So here, I want to take out the little guy first. Oh, I did not know that was the moveset when you jumped. So that was a jumping heavy attack. And I was trying to do it again, and it failed me. I gotta get out of there. I could just barely see that guy out of my peripheral. Now I want to do that crazy attack. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I like that attack. I'll never be able to use it because everything just knocks you right out of the air. See, that's the heavy attack. I thought I was going to do that, but jumping. So I thought I was just going to slam down with my blades. Okay, now we got our chest across the room. I think he has a gun and he sees us. Now he doesn't see us and he doesn't have a gun. So everything I said was inaccurate.
Be sure to pick up anything useful.
That's gonna... I bet that works really well against like bigger enemies. I mean, he is pretty much donezo. I bet that works really well against bigger enemies, assuming they don't instantly knock you out of the air. We got the Ancient Hunter's Halberd. Maybe I should do a run where I just like put on every weapon I find as I find it. I'll just stop opening chests. So getting the Ancient Hunter's Halberd should... I mean, this is a pretty small dungeon, so it shouldn't have too much, you know, stuff in it. And that should be good to take out one of them. Oh, she saved my life. Nice. I did not think I'd be able to stagger him out of it. That's why I gave that little dodge roll. Oh. I doubted myself. I jumped up in the air and then I was like, oh yeah, I don't have a slamming attack. I've been playing a little bit of the Zweife Handler, just heavy greatswords, and you know, doing the jumping heavy, of course, the classic. So here we go with the map goblin right at the end of the dungeon, of course. This dungeon's a little bit bigger than I think I gave it credit for. I'm gonna assume the boss is right off this elevator. Yeah, there we go. We can see the mistle now.
Hardly the most welcoming place, is it?
Huh. Okay, this is the boss. I was like, this is a weird room. Not that I need, get some of that time stop going on. Nice. Should probably keep my adrenaline on, huh? Ooh, I had so much time to heal myself too. Okay, now we just kind of wait for... Oh, there she is. Wonder if my jumping heavy would work on this guy. I'm gonna try it, even though I'm gonna get bashed around a lot. He has not taken any damage. Wow, I didn't realize how little damage I was doing. Here we go. Nice. Still not a lot of damage. I'm so used to my in-game builds now where I'm just like, I mean, even bosses just melt. Aw. Launch my blades at him, get back, shoot a little bit of magic. See how that does. Can't believe that missed. I was going for shooting my blades at him, and of course it missed. I'm probably being a little more timid on this guy than I need to be. There we go. If I can get that drain attack off, there we go. That should be pretty much it for him. Now I can just run away and spam him with long-range attacks. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and we got blood protection. So there is the return right there, but we also have this ladder right outside, which I think goes back to the original mistle. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's where it goes. I just wanted to confirm that before I left. These early dungeons are like very, very circular, very easy to navigate. Some later dungeons, not so much. Now we're going to the East Bay Underground Ruins. Let me check out these swords. Okay, so they're still level 1. What blood code am I using? Using Lou's blood code, but I'm using not her upgraded one. I got some good dex weapons. You get good dex weapons early. Getting good mind and willpower weapons, not really, honestly.
Let's take this.
I mean, this is dex willpower, which I guess are shit. Mind's my highest stat, you know. I mean, there's really nothing for mind right now, so we'll just stick with the rune blades. But I could level them up a little bit, make it a little bit better. Oh, you know what? I have already done this dungeon, and now all I gotta do is fight the boss. In my first video or second video, I ran through this dungeon to get the pathos that's down here. Pathos. Make sure you always register at your revival point so you don't teleport back to the mistle, which isn't as big a deal right now. Okay, so he's already halfway time frozen. Let's see if I can, nope. I was thinking, can my balance go through that? Oh! I mean, a complete and total lack of balance. I mean, not that it gets much better in the rest of the game. Yeah, enemies like this really just kind of drive me a little bit crazy. Oh, gotta get out of there, Bloodthirst. Gotta get a better dodge roll. Ooh, what a good hit. So he'll probably jump at me now. No, he's gonna run up. See, that attack right there drives me kind of crazy because he has basically two different attacks that have the same animation. One's where, okay, it looks like I can get a drain attack off now. One where he like lunges forward at you or shoots the blades for it, and then one where he spins the blades around you. And they might not be identical, but they look basically identical. Okay, we got a time freeze right now. Perfect. Short time freeze. I don't, oh, I'm too far away to actually hit her, or him, or it, they. I missed. Damn, should have done a second dodge roll. I'm gonna back up. Okay. Ooh, made a mistake. So, there we go. Drain attack, and he is out of here. So, like I said in some previous videos, just having the extra heals is like allows you to make so many more mistakes, which is just such a big reason that you should be focusing on those early on when you get to a zone, like right when you get to a zone. Okay, we are done with the dungeons on Magmel Island. I'm just gonna hit up the Magmel Institute real quick and see if I can level up these rune blades.
I'll upgrade you.
Okay, can we enhance our jail too? Oh, we sure can. I really do love the Reaper jail, especially early on. Okay, I thought I'd run out of haze before I ran out of Tender Crimson Stone too. Okay. Honestly, the weapon I wish I was using right now is a are these right here, Twin Fangs of the Lone Wolf. They are really good with loot early, but they're also a pre-order bonus, so I don't want to like use them for my walkthrough, and it's like they're not available for everybody, you know. Like they're probably available for everybody that's playing right now, but you know, people will won't have them forever. Okay, we're gonna do the Arcade Ruins next. So we've gone around Sunken City in the last episode. We've unlocked everything, except for a Pathos that's actually in this dungeon. And but besides that, we have, I think we have every Pathos unlocked. Yeah, except for the one in here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're also missing this one, but that's because you got to go through an actual like difficult boss to get to it. I remember I was way higher level than I am right now when I fought that boss. Maybe I wasn't that much higher. And then again, it was a long time ago. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some attacks that do some damage, because I'll tell you what, these swords, I mean, that attack's really good. I like this attack a lot. And I mean, this is a really cool attack too, where you just kind of send your swords out and they do all the damage. It's pretty strong. So pretty easy room, pretty easy dungeon. I think there are 2 chests in this dungeon that you can get. So one of them's like right above me right now. That's why I kind of looked over that way. Okay. There are a couple enemies up here. One of them is an explodey boy. So he will explode when he dies. I want to say it's that guy. And then we just got to keep the other guy. Oh, the other guy didn't take damage. Normally, if an explodey boy goes off next to an enemy, it's pretty much a one-shot. Let's see what we can do right here. Yeah. I mean, as long as he didn't get a chance to attack, I mean, it's pretty simple. Might not be high damage weapons, but they are good. For that, at least. Are these explodey boys? Do they explode when they die? No? Okay. Maybe I'm... Oh, there's an explodey boy. See, he tried to self-destruct right there, but Lou stopped him. Lou was like, not today, sucker. Let's see what I can do with my hand. Yeah, okay. Fuck, man. It's a cool attack, but it definitely... You gotta like jump off to the side of the enemy if they're that small, I guess. Okay, so here's a big guy right here. And these guys aren't too difficult, but you still gotta pay attention when you're fighting them. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop that adrenaline. And I'm gonna start with a time stop attack. I could have also started with a backstab, I guess. Oh, she already did it, damn. I figured since this was a, like a normal enemy, I mean, normally she doesn't really pop that attack out very often. So I did, I mean, she pops it out a decent amount of time, I should say. But not like all the time. Okay, there's nothing else in there, okay. Maybe there's only one chest in this dungeon. Let's see. Oh, I remember this part. So this part is a little bit annoying, and honestly, I'm kind of okay with skipping it. Like this next part, like I normally don't skip things in dungeons, but this next part, kind of worth skipping. You got a lot of gunners in the room. You have explodey boys downstairs. There's just like a lot of stuff going against you in this room. And then on top of all of that, like it's a really good room if you can kill the two gun guys and then lure everything else downstairs and fight it. But oh man, like it's just a pain in the butt if you can't do that. But I do want any purples that are in here, so I'm just gonna take a quick look around. And there's nothing, okay. Explodey boy goes off, very nice. And you always get a decent amount of XP whenever those explodey boys go off. I mean, 600 XP for 2 explodey boys, not bad. Because some enemies you'll be fighting, even in the second and third zones, they're tough to beat, and they will still not give you 300 XP. Like, it's wild for 300 haze. That tentacle lady should be getting off my tail. Okay, Lou, you need to... Sometimes you gotta summon your... Sometimes you gotta assimilate with your person to get them to stop, like, getting that aggro. Okay, perfect. And assimilating's not bad if you like that playstyle. I love having them unassimilated just because they, you know, do damage. They help you regen I-core. That's the big thing, is I-core. And then they just like take aggro sometimes. And they're invincible, so it's like there's really no downside. Okay, here we go. We found the revival monument, which means we've also found the boss. It could probably stand to level up a couple times before I do this. Okay, if I remember correctly, the chick on the right is not the boss, but she will buff the boss if I don't kill her. Should be paying more attention. Okay, as long as she has aggro, I should be good to just focus on this chick and kill her. That guy will be switching back to me, and he said, okay, there he goes. Now he's switching back. Oh, I might be able to get 2 time stops off in a row. Yes, sir. but still not good enough for an actual time stop, I see. I can finish it off with my Reaper. There we go. Okay, everything's looking good so far. Just gotta get out of here before this guy gets up and attacks me. Okay, let's do another time stop. I'm with it, Lou. He's just focusing on her hard, so this is awesome for me. I mean, even that wasn't much. We're probably not. Maybe I can get the second time stop off here. I don't think it'll be enough. Okay. I'm gonna have to use my Reaper to get it off. Oof. Oof. Oh no, I can get it off right here. Damn, really thought I could. I did not charge my Reaper. And this will be it. Not enough for an actual... Oh, there we go. Finally, time stop. Enemy is down. Is a bit... Oh, chain lightning. Amazing skill. Not for, like, content, like everything, but, like, with enemies clustered together, it's one of the best skills in the game. For that specifically. And I actually have a XP farm on my channel. My mid-game XP farm that uses chain lightning very effectively to, it's not really about XP as much as it is about haze. Okay. Where's the chest? I missed it. It was on the right. Like, I know there's at least one chest in this dungeon. Guard stability, not bad. If you're into that sort of thing. Okay, I'm going to teleport to Mountain Underground Facility. This is where we're going. Oh, might as well use some of this haze before I go in here. Maybe throw on some different, oof. I do love Iron Will. That's not a bad one. Chain Lightning is more reliable than Bolt Blast, especially in a dungeon like this, just because the walls are so like it's an inside, you know, it's inside, and it's just if you do Bolt Blast enough, you'll see that like the Bolt Blast always hit the walls. There's not even anything in this room, but just decided to take this guy out since he was sitting here. But easy peasy there, take that guy out. Now I'm just jumping across the lightning. And we'll have a couple guys to take out in this next room. Right here. So this is one guy right now, but it'll actually... A couple more guys will actually come to him if you hit their aggro. So yeah, there we go. Just aggroed one of them. And there's the second one. Okay, let's get some early attacks off. Just gonna go out into the lightning to take this guy out since he's not coming to me. And I made a mistake. The lightning doesn't do much damage, but it was just, I really thought this guy was gonna kill me. I'm blown away he didn't kill me. He came, I had almost no health. He came in from the side, he swung his attack, and it just didn't land. We already have the Pathos down there, but we'll still go down there to get that item that I see. So these are explodey boys, and basically you can just let them hit you and they'll throw you, like if you're, oh, she is just not gonna let these dudes kill themselves. That's the second explodey boy she's kicked out of it. Anyways. Just looking around for items at this point, you know, just peeking around. So, explodey boy again, and if I just let him explode, there we go. He just kills himself, easy peasy. Okay. We got a little something on the other side too. And then I gotta get down there to get that purple down there too. Another explodey guy. I mean, if Lou wants to kill them, I guess I'll kill a couple of them. Okay, now I'm just gonna jump down for that purple. Wait, am I intended to go around that? Oh, okay, I guess I'm intended to go around the other way to jump to that. Oh, can I not reach that? Okay. Is there anything in here? No, sir. You know, in my head, I was like, why is this other side even here if there's nothing over here? Oh, I jumped from the wrong place again. But I made it. I guess I should have jumped from probably right there is what they probably intended. But I made it.
I'll be right there.
Now we're going to head down the hallway with the Pathos. I'm pretty sure there's a purple in there I didn't get, but there's also a difficult enemy in here. Well, I should say more difficult than like most enemies in this dungeon. So right here, Lou has gotten herself stuck in that hallway, which drives me crazy. And that is when you just need to assimilate and unassimilate, which of course takes all the time out of my healing and attacking. Oh, look at that. I got Lou's bloodline. I turned it off. Why did I turn it off? Okay, turning you back on. See Pathos, touch Pathos. We are pretty much done. There's a couple more enemies back here. We've got this red-headed enemy right here, and then we'll have a couple enemies up top. Oh, I might.
Let's pull ourselves together.
Okay, let's get Explodey Boy to go off. Oh, he is not an Explodey Boy. I thought he was an Explodey Boy. Okay, I got the Cultist Ceremonial Halberds. Let's check that baby out. Oh, I just got my first burden, so it's now teaching me all about burden. I mean, it's a pretty cool weapon. I mean, it looks sick. I mean, look at that. That's like a golden skull inside of there. That's not bad. Okay, now we're just gonna come up here. We got a chest up here to get. And I go over this a lot in an XP video that I made. Just like triggering these guys to... They explode, they kill that guy, you get 900 haze. Easy peasy. And we got the VK Greatsword. Amazing weapon. And let's get our map goblin.
I'll be right there.
And so here's a Mistle in here that you can hit, and I'm gonna hit it just so I can like level up and stuff. And this is a Mistle I use to reset when I'm doing my XP farm.
Are now stronger than ever and grow only more fortified.
Or well, it's really not an XP farm as much as it is a blood code farm. There we go. It'll be a while till I can level up C-grade blood codes, but since I'm going into a boss, I'm not gonna try to play a different blood code.
We've been discovered.
Good, put my buffs on.
Take this.
And that's an AoE around him. Do. Just kind of casually waiting for my swords to come back. And I'm getting greedy and back out. And that's an AoE again, like around him though. So you just gotta back out whenever he does that. Ooh, perfect timing. Get some time slow on him. I might be able to get another one off real fast. There we go. Ooh, if Lou would hit him, we'd be done. Let's try the Reaper. There we go. Nice. Got a time freeze into a drain attack. Awesome. AoE again. Yeah, that's not hitting him for very much, but at least I'm not just standing back here. Okay, Bloodthirst. That'll be a time for another hit with my axe, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, what did we just get? We got Regenerator. Increases the amount restored from regeneration for you and your friends. Or companions, if you prefer the word companions. It's a pretty good item. There is another little side area on this dungeon. It's just like right here. And that's just there's a character side quest later. So way later in the, or maybe not way later if you do it quickly, but later in the game you'll unlock a side quest that puts a boss right there. And then you'll be able to go into the locked room that's back there. If you ever find like a locked room basically anywhere, it's most likely a it's most likely just like a, if you ever find a locked room anywhere, what I'm trying to say is it's most likely just like a side quest for a character later. Okay, the next dungeon we're going to be knocking out, and the last one in this video, is going to be Jose's Outpost. And this is how you know, get the bond to travel back in time to Jose's Outpost. So we pretty much did all of the dungeons in Sunken City that I feel like I'm comfortable doing right now. And then once we get Josse and we go do a couple of things, there's one more dungeon that I think we haven't done yet that's actually available. This dungeon doesn't unlock until you actually go back in time and get with Josse. And the thing is, this really isn't even a dungeon. It's like a couple enemies out front and then a boss fight. And then this is side quest later. This is main story dungeon. This is main story dungeon. And then you've got this dungeon right here, which is the one I'm not comfortable doing right now. And then that dungeon will lead to this giant open area, and this is kind of like a pseudo mini dungeon. So anyways, and then you got a hot springs right here. Anyways, let's jump into Jose's Outpost. Outpost is starting pretty plain. I'm gonna buff up now. So there's definitely gonna be an enemy to the right here. Anytime you see an enemy just set up perfectly like that, there's definitely another enemy hiding off on the side. And of course, taking out either enemy first would have been fine. But I just couldn't tell what kind of enemy was around the corner, so I'd rather just face that enemy. Because the gunners at this point in the game aren't too strong. There are... Man, now these red hooded guys are pretty tough. So I'll just kind of, okay. I say they're tough. If I just attacked him from the beginning, he would have been dead in like a couple of swings. Okay, so you'll get to this main hallway, and there is a little side path to go up to get a couple of items, or maybe just one item.
I'll be right there.
And then boom, you got a Tender Crimson Stone. And then you can't jump up there, so you're good to go. And we're actually about to also get a kind of a hidden weapon. So, if you don't know about the hidden weapon in here, and I say hidden loosely, you know, it's just like a side path that, you know, you might skip. Most gamers would probably see it and be like, oh, that's a hidden weapon. Or that's a side path I need to take. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's right here. You can go left or right. And then, like, you know, it's like so clear that there's something here. Let's see what this guy is all about. Boom! Now, if I could jump, like this attack right here, the heavy, if I could jump in the sky and hit that attack, I'd really like that. But, I mean, the swirly thing's okay too, but I'm just so used to jumping heavies into some sort of like downward thrust. You know, not every weapon does it, but a lot do. Okay, Cursed Blackblade. This is actually a really fun weapon, especially if you're doing a strength build early on, which strength builds are like, it's one of those things that like, once you get used to them, they're good to go, but they take some getting used to. So that's the basic combo for the Cursed Blackblade. And then here is the heavy charged. That's not bad. Did that take Ichor? Doesn't take Ichor to use the heavy charge. A lot of weapons do. And here's the normal non-heavy charge. Same thing, just, you know, weaker. And this is jumping heavy. And that's that slam I was talking about. And here's jumping hold. Here's jumping. I'm going to hold the heavy. Same thing. Sometimes it's different. Okay, let's switch it on back to the rune blades. Our buffs are down, so let's rebuff. Yeah. This lady, these ladies are always a bit annoying if you kind of let them get you. Oh, Bloodthirst. I'm just trying to get her into a stagger before she comes out of that. And, you know, I took one hit there because I was just like face, you know, I want to say face tanking, but I was just being greedy, wildly swinging, I guess is the right term. Just wildly swinging. And not caring about my stamina, not paying attention to anything other than just hitting the attack button, which is a totally legitimate way to play, by the way. So when you get to this point, you're going to hit your second mistle, which is
It seems safe here.
right here in the middle. I guess it's your first mistle in the dungeon. I'm thinking of the mistle outside the dungeon. And there are quite a few mistles kind of laid about. Let's see what this forma is. Oh, it's actually not a forma. It's a new jail. It's the Stinger jail. And that's actually a really fun jail. Let's back up and look at that real quick. I think I've seen caster builds kind of use this. I really like the Reaper just because, so the Reaper, that spin right there at the beginning blocks attacks. So once you get good with the Reaper, you can block an attack into a attack that also inflicts the time status effect. So I just kind of, I like the Reaper. He does AoE. Later, I move more towards the Hounds because it has more balance. But anyways, the Stinger.
Stay alert.
So here's a normal drain attack with the Stinger. And you can see you have a lot of range on that. And then a heavy attack with the Stinger is pretty much the same thing, except you can like throw enemies around. So you can actually like pick an enemy up and throw them around. I am not too experienced with that. You know what? I never use this, what dodge roll do I have? Oh man, can I get a light dodge roll? I need to bring down the burden on my willpower, which is gonna be my weapon. Or do I have a willpower booster? I do not. Go buy one. Yeah, I just hit this crystal right here, or this mistle, so I'm gonna go buy a willpower booster. Which, where do I buy willpower booster? The +2 willpower booster comes from, does it come from, it might come from Lavinia for mastering blood codes, and lose blood code makes sense. Yeah, mind booster. Damn, not a willpower booster though.
This power.
Willpower is what I needed, right? Come on. Okay. Yeah, willpower is the only burden I have right now. See, it's halfway up on the burden. I have 8 burden on it, but I only have 14 willpower, so I need 2 more willpower to be able to, you know, negate that. Oh, that's very good. I'm gonna go for max Ichor up. Why is this door shut? Oh, it's the wrong door. Can you buy boosters anywhere? I don't think I can buy boosters in here. And I definitely don't have enough to extract the willpower booster. Don't even have it available yet. Okay, well, too bad. I'm just not going to get a lighter roll right now. Damn. Most likely it's the Lavinia blood code I need to level up to get that willpower booster, which I could do pretty quickly. So this room is just kind of like a big circle that has stuff on both sides. Got a bayonet guy right around the corner, so I'm just gonna lure this guy to me. Come on. Yep, saw that coming. I got too impatient, waiting for him around the corner. Oh, nice! I got the gunner. Okay, he's a puzzle lemon squeezy. Did I get my purple? I think I got my purple. There's another purple. Or it's the original purple. Pure Platinum 2. Very nice. And then a couple more items over here, I think. I guess one more. I say a couple more. One's a couple. Right? Pretty much. And we got our map goblin. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy on the map goblin. And here we are at the boss. So this is the boss that will lead us to the past. So let's go ahead and buff up again.
Careful.
Let's get on in here.
Like the others.
Not a big fan of this enemy type. We just fought one of these guys earlier in the game. They're not difficult, so we know their moveset, which is like, I want to say like half the battle. Bloodthirsty. Let's get some time stop off on him. And wrong timing. Motherfucker, she threw him out of the way. I got so irritated by Lou fucking me that man, this guy is just having the run of the town on me. Sometimes you can get him right out of, there we go, right into a stun. Man, not a clean fight, but here we, I hate that so much. He was focusing on her, and then she ran right in front of me. I'm about to lose my mind. There we go. Time stop. And I'm not even gonna be able to use it to damage because I need to heal up. Bloodthirst. Here we go with the drain attack. And he's pretty much dead at this point, so we just got a couple more, let's play it smart, let's play it smart. Don't get too greedy. Hit him with the floaty swords, and those should finish him off, yeah. Okay, not too difficult.
Try touching it for me.
I kind of expected to have to redo at least one of those bosses, because I haven't really put a good build together on this character, and I'm just kind of running through. I haven't really spent time leveling or anything. And there's a lot of content I did in my first playthrough that I haven't done yet. So go ahead and skip that. You can watch it in your own time. It's very good. The story's good until it isn't, until it becomes a lot later, I should say.
Just glimpsed the very moment tragedy struck the city.
So, and when I say a lot, it's just like a lot of characters talking, you know, and it's like not as compelling as like a lot of the stuff that was happening at first. But the story is good in general. And here we go with the first bond. So that is where I'm going to end this episode off. We are going to travel back in time the next time we're on, and we are going to clear up Sunken City. And basically, we should finish Sunken City in the next episode, and that's like everything in Sunken City will be done. Okay, I will see you then.